This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By the Children's Network of Southwest Florida. Become a foster or adopted parent. Call 855-933-KIDS. By Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers. Report a crime and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. Call 1-800-780-TIPS. By Solomon's Air Conditioning Incorporated. No matter what the weather is outside, have it your way inside. Call 239-693-1569. By Regions Bank Mortgage. On a mission to make life better for customers and communities. Call 239-560-1225. And by Lee Health. Southwest Florida, welcome to another edition of Lee Pitts Live. We're so thrilled that you put us on your list of things to do. I think you're going to be thrilled as well. We're here at the New Beginnings. It's an apartment complex out here, about 6 units for women who have children and single and want to move up in life, and it's an opportunity to have low rent, get your education. They do a great job out here in Cape Coral. It's the New Beginnings. We have a fabulous show in store for you today. We'll get a chance to talk to some people who certainly are making a difference in the community as they are associated with the Children's Network of Southwest Florida's Operation Santa. We'll get a chance to talk to Karen Turcott. She's the Director of Staff Development for the Children's Network. David Bortz is here, the Vice President and a co-founder, Vice President of Operations for Freedom Moves Foundation, and Madison Mitchell, the Community Impact Manager for the United Way. All of them are here. We'll be right back. Operation Santa is in the house, not Secret Santa. Operation Santa, every year we get a chance to do this, Southwest Florida, and we're always thrilled to have the Children's Network on here to talk Operation Santa. So without further ado, everybody, welcome to the show. Let me bump you in.
Thanks, Lee.
All the great partners. First of all, I want to commend you on Operation Santa and coming together as a group to make the holiday season such a delight for the children in our neighborhood.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I have a little surprise for you for your Christmas stocking. Got a mask here from Attorney Joe North, who's giving out free masks in our community.
Great, thank you.
Safety first is good, huh?
Yes,
Safety
it is.
first.
Safety first.
We appreciate that. Let's go to Operation Santa. Summarize Operation Santa for me, Karen.
So Operation Santa is a program with the Children's Network, and we are the community-based care lead agency for all of Southwest Florida, and we oversee the foster care and protective supervision of children who've been impacted by abuse and neglect. So every year we want to provide a Christmas wish for children who are in our care, and Operation Santa has an opportunity for us to do that.
You know, the first time I heard about Operation Santa, and I know I did a show on it I've been doing shows every year. I don't know if that was the first time it had started, but I doubt that. But it's always seemed to continue to grow, and the impact that it's having on the community is tremendous. What has been the response from the community to Operation Santa?
Our community is fantastic. Every year we have a call to action. We ask people to reach into their hearts and to donate their time and their talents and treasure to help us make sure that our kids are supported through this difficult time. Mm-hmm. Many of our kids are not at home with their parents during this holiday season, and that can be traumatic for them. Mm-hmm. So we ask and the community responds.
That's excellent. David, you gotten a chance to now become a partner through the Freedom Move Foundation. First of all, what is Freedom Move Foundation?
Well, absolutely. So the Freedom Moves Foundation organizes private donor events to raise money, awareness, or volunteers, whatever the case may be and the need may be, for local nonprofits in our backyard of Southwest Florida.
Mm-hmm. And how did you become associated with the Children's Network of Southwest Florida?
They actually got us our start. When we moved down here in 2016, and my co-founders and I, Seth Rowell and Stephen Kurtzall, we knew we wanted to give back. Seth, our founder, had a good relationship with Karen and the Children's Network of Southwest Florida, and our first event was helping them on Operation Santa.
How does it make you feel personally, stepping out of your corporate? How does it make you feel personally to know that you are impacting the community in this way with these children?
Well, personally, it makes me feel whole because I love Southwest Florida. I moved in 2016, as I said, and this is my home. In any way that I can give back to a community that is so great to me, I'm happy to do so.
Mm-hmm. The Freedom Move Foundation, what are some other areas that you guys go into? I just kind of want to know more about your operation.
Absolutely. So our most recent event, we partnered with Lee Health because, as you know, during the pandemic, charities, fundraisers, those type of organized events have sort of needed to hit pause. And when we found out that the new cancer center in Gulf Coast at Lee Health was opening, but was desperate for additional funds and to get some money for patient navigators and other supplies and research in there, we jumped at the chance. So on Sunday, just this past Sunday, we organized what was called Claws for the Cure, where we were sponsored by Pinchers, who supplied us with some great food. We had a socially distant event where we had raffle, we had private donations from our lovely donors in our backyard and abroad, and organized a heck of an event.
Beautiful. And you guys have a phone number or website you can give for people to learn more about you?
We do. You can follow us on Facebook, and soon to be, we will be buttoning up our website soon.
Okay, we're coming back on that. Let's go now. You big name brand, the United Way. That's a brand, right?
Yeah.
Madison, let's go. Let's summarize the United Way in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm. United Way really goes into the community and looks where we can collaborate and form partnerships. We're a volunteer-based organization. We work with over 100 nonprofits in our community and countless of corporate partners. And Children's Network is certainly one of our largest partners, and we're just thrilled to be able to support them in the Operation Santa.
Right. When the United Way has a partner like the Children's Network who have a clearly defined mission and doing such great work in the community, that makes what you do all the more pleasing, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, each and every one of our partner agencies are doing terrific work, tremendous work in our community. And this year, 2020, has just really taken its toll on so many people. I mean, I don't think there's a single person that hasn't been affected by what's been going on. So our agencies have really risen to the challenge of COVID-19 in 2020. And, you know, if there's ever a year that kids need some Christmas cheer, it's this year. So we're happy to participate.
Great, and we'll get into that. One of the things that I think is really cool, though, I saw you guys talking off camera, is when you and David just, exchange pleasantries to see, you guys get to know each other and everybody's working together as one big unit to move forward. Mm-hmm. Talk about the United Way and how you guys build partnerships all around Southwest Florida. You kind of act as a quarterback in a way, and you put people together, right? All this is a great example of that.
That's absolutely right. You know, we always say, we're not the experts in everything, but we know who the experts are, and that's really our advantage. And so we just love seeing, if there's a need in the community, if there's a gap in services, how can we fix that? How can we be part of that solution? And so we bring the partners to the table, and we have those tough conversations, and we find those solutions. And so we're just blessed every day to be able to participate in that.
Now, Karen, I've been doing this television show, and I always love working with the Children's Network. You guys are constantly showing me how valuable it is to partner. You bring all these great partners in here through the Children's Network. When you have partners like this who come in and do some of the organizing and helping you guys make wonderful things happen in the community, what does that do for the Children's Network?
It helps strengthen our organization. And it takes all of us.
Right.
No one organization can make everything happen. So our motto is basically say yes. Mm-hmm. If somebody wants to help, we have a spot in our organization to help that person fill a need. So everybody has different strengths, and there are lots of needs within our community and within our agency. So it's critically important that we that we lock elbows with everybody that wants to help children and their families.
Were you at the Children's Network at the outset of Operation Santa?
I was.
Talk about where it was back in the day and how it has grown over the years, not to date yourself.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So Children's Network was created back in 2003, and I actually came on board at that time as well. And when we started Operation Santa, we only served children that were in licensed foster care.
Got you.
And we've since grown to serve every child in our system. We serve children that are in licensed care. We serve children that are in kinship, so they may be with grandma or auntie. We serve children that are at home under our supervision and need some additional support and strengthening in order to maintain their safety within their families. So we have extended and not just to serve one piece of our system, but truly to serve every child that we touch.
Tell me what's going to happen this year. What's the dates? How do you get the toys? Can people still participate in that way? Like, summarize that for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So this year's Operation Santa, we are looking at, we still need toys. We still need, we can accept monetary donations as well on our website. We're getting some volunteers, but because of the pandemic, we need to be very careful about how many people we bring together. We are going to be looking at collecting all of our donations from now to December 9th for toys, but all the way up through Christmas. The unfortunate thing about child abuse is that children come in every day. It doesn't stop just because our distribution has happened. So we're going to be continuing to collect through Operation Santa on our website so that no matter if a child comes in on Christmas Eve, we still have some resources to be able to serve that child.
And we have your website appearing on the screen, but when people go to that website, it'll be easy for them to navigate to where they need to be, right?
Yes, there's an Operation Santa banner, and there's also a donation button that they can click, and the very first opportunity for donation is Operation Santa for right now.
Now, Freedom Moves Foundation, what specifically do you do in this process?
Well, I think it's interesting to point out one of the key words in the Children's Network of Southwest Florida, I think, is network. And what we provide is access to an additional network and I would say client base or just volunteer base or just another set of helping hands to collaborate on any given project. And it doesn't have to just be the Children's Network of Southwest Florida. We want to help every movement, every foundation, every nonprofit that's in our backyard. Our services are available because we want to do what we can for the good.
The public also can donate to your foundation that you then can use to help other people?
Well, they can't donate to
How do you get money in your foundation, I guess is the word?
Well, we only do that. We only raise money when we are partnered with an event or a nonprofit like a Children's Network or a Lee Health. We don't take donations when we're not already jointly working on a project together.
I see.
Project comes first, the funds come next.
Great. The United Way, specifically as it relates to Operation Santa, you do what?
So we have partnered in all different capacities over the years. I believe the very first year that we partnered, we hosted the Operation Santa in our conference room at our main office. But since then, we've also given other donated space. We've helped transport toys. We've helped sort. We've probably provided toys. We've done just about everything within the Operation Santa banner at some point over the years.
Wonderful. Now, I think I was told that there'll be a central distribution point. Can one of you just explain the process this year? People, the old days of taking the toys to the children are gone. They will go where now?
So all of the toys will come to our North Pole, which is located at 4150 Ford Street Extension, which is the Children's Network office. And we'll collect everything, and then we have a list of all the children that are within our care. So the caregivers will then come to when we have distribution, and we'll match up the toys with the specific caregiver and the children that are in our system.
Okay, now if somebody's watching this right now, just a regular person sitting on Sanibel looking at this, say, I want to get involved, I want to donate, I want to get some toys, I want to do something. Hey, that just sounds so nice. What do they need to do?
They need to go to our website, and on the website they'll see a flyer, and it'll will say how to get involved in Operation Santa and each of the different ways to participate with us, whether that be making a donation, collecting toys, sponsoring specific children, providing gift cards for some of our teenagers who like to shop themselves. All of that information is on there, along with a list of frequently requested gifts by age and gender.
I see. So, David, in this time, the COVID-19 and all of this, I would think that this is even more important now that we try to bring a smile to some children's faces.
It's absolutely critical. When we partnered in 2019 on Operation Santa, and we did our own separate event to raise money that would go to Operation Santa, we knew that this was going to be the start of something great. And this year, as you said, Lee, it's ever more important. And this community needs to give back. Let's all hustle up together. Let's do what we can. Let's lock arms and let's do some good. All
right. The coming over here to the United Way. Throughout the year, you are constantly doing things to service our community. Do you mainly work with nonprofits?
So we fund over 100 agencies, which is about 250 community programs in Southwest Florida. But we work with a very wide range of partners. Not just in the nonprofit sector, but we couldn't do the work we do without our community volunteers and our supporters. We have a very engaged board of directors. We fundraise over $10.7 million to fund those agencies. And so that's all done through the community partnerships that we've established. So it's really a community effort.
When I think about the United Way, I always think about that thermometer and
Yes.
Going to the goals. You don't know this, but I'm a former senior vice president at Wells Fargo Bank. So we have the big United Way campaign going on internally. I don't think you even knew that, even Karen. But that's that campaign fundraising period. But throughout the course of the entire year, people can always donate to the United Way.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this year, more than ever, these funds are needed because while we mentioned some of the events have stopped, some of the fundraising has stopped, but the need has not. The need has increased exponentially. And we need to rise together and rise to that challenge to meet that need. And so we know that in the next campaign year that we've just kicked off, we have our work cut out for us, but we're prepared. Our board of directors is prepared, and we've seen so many people stand up and rise to that challenge because the need is just growing. So we're ready to meet it.
Okay, so normally I would say we'll see you next week on Lead Pit Live. This will be part one of the show. But this is so interesting. I want to make this a two-part series, so we're going to go to a commercial break and we'll finish out. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back, Southwest Florida. We're just here doing a show that you're enjoying on partnering in the community, and no better place to partners with the children. I want to go back to you, Karen. I want you to kind of capsulize what is the Children's Network of Southwest Florida.
Children's Network of Southwest Florida is the community-based care agency, which is your community-based care agency. And we oversee all children who have been impacted by abuse, neglect, or abandonment. So children who come to us because they are in unsafe situations and their families need some additional support. Sometimes they need to be separated for a little while until they're able to build up those strengths to hopefully be reunified. When that's not able to happen, we also oversee all of the adoption. So we serve approximately 2,300 children right now in our 5 counties. And then we also have several other 100 children that we're serving through our prevention programs.
What are those 5 counties?
We serve Lee County, which is our largest, Charlotte, Collier, Hendry, and Glades.
Now, I'm assuming that your territory marries with their territories in terms of what you're willing to reach out and do, right?
Similar. We're Lee, Hendry, Glades, and Okeechobee.
Okay. When we have an organization like, as it relates to the United Way, is we have an organization in our community like the Children's Network of Southwest Florida. Are we relatively unique to have an entity like that that's solid in the community, like when you think about other cities around the country, or are there a lot of similar programs like that?
Well, we're a very lucky community in that we have so many great agencies. But the thing that makes us unique in that is that our community works so closely together. So, our agencies don't operate in a silo. they operate together. And Karen said this a little earlier, but nobody can do it alone. And our agencies really recognize that. And they want to come together to better serve the community and not just meet the one need that's in front of them.
Mm-hmm. Now, David, you talked about the early stages of the Freedom Moves Foundation. When you look out into the landscape, how would you like to see the Freedom Moves Foundation grow and impact the community?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we want to put on our own events, larger events. Hopefully that when we have vaccines right around the corner, we're going to be able to do so. It's going to be critical for us to get back up on our feet and get moving again, no pun intended. But our organization, what I see in the future, we want to put the fun back in fundraising. And we want to be a reason and a conduit for everyone to come together and to raise money for any given cause of the day.
Mm-hmm. When people discover what you do and get exposed to what your organization does, what has been the response from people?
The response has been resoundingly positive. And I mean, outside of Florida, we have people that are emailing us or messaging us directly on our Facebook and saying, how can I donate? How can I get involved? This event looks fantastic. So it has been a resounding success, and people just want to know what's coming next. So for that, I say stay tuned. It'll be good.
Okay. As it relates to Operation Santa, how many toys you estimate that you'll be giving out this year? If you meet your goal, you set a goal, how many toys you want?
We're hoping to right around 4,000.
Mm-hmm. Now, in the past, I've seen people wrapping those toys in the Christmas wrapping. Will that process still take place, and volunteers are needed for that as well?
We actually are partnering with the United Way with wrapping paper as we speak. And, many of our families who may need additional help this season and are unable to purchase gifts for their children, a way to participate in that is to wrap it themselves.
I see.
And so rather than us wrapping it, we're providing wrapping paper to families so that they can participate and know what's in that gift and have an opportunity to see that and anticipate the smiles on those kids' faces Christmas morning.
What is the age range of the children?
0 to 18.
Mm-hmm. How many toys per child can you have?
We look to have about $50 to $60 worth of toys for each child. So that may, fluctuate a little bit. Our teenagers things may cost a little bit more, and maybe some of our toddlers a little bit less.
I see.
Yeah, but we shoot for about $60 per child.
Mm-hmm. When you look at Operation Santa down the road, have you maxed out right now in terms of what you can do, what it looks like right now? Are there other ideas you'd like to implement with Operation Santa? Oh,
there's always something new. Always something more. We'd like to be able to reach additional families. Oftentimes when we talked about kinship, we have one child maybe placed through our system with a grandma, but she may have 2 or 3 other children in her home that she's caring for that are not part of our system.
Right.
So we serve all children that are in that with grandma when grandma shows up.
Under that roof.
Yes. So while we have about, 2,300 in our care, we also have several other 100 that, we're not going to give to one and not to the rest.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to say to Freedom Moves Foundation about partnering with you?
Freedom Moves Foundation is up and coming and exciting and full of energy and full of positivity. Last year when Seth called me, he said, hey, we just want to, what can we do?
You
so
like
I
that
said,
energy, don't you?
Yeah, be careful what you ask for. So he came over with David and Stephen and a whole bunch of volunteers, and we had them come when our largest delivery from Restoring Christmas showed up with gifts for over 1,000 children. And we had fun unloading, didn't we?
We did.
Yes, we did.
That's what it's
and
about.
Organizing, and I'm looking for big things from Freedom Moves Foundation. They're going places.
And David, what would you like to say to the Children's Network of Southwest Florida about the opportunity to be a part of what they're doing?
Well, they got us our start, and I think that the Children's Network does incredible work for this community, and Karen herself doing incredible work, because the one thing that comes across is that she genuinely cares about this cause, and so do we. And so we just want to tell the Children's Network and everybody that's going to be helping for Operation Santa, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much.
Okay, and Karen, what would you like to say to the United Way for your long-term relationship over the years? This is that hallmark moment.
I know. United Way has been phenomenal. They are just, a cornerstone of our community. And never once have I ever called Madison or Hannah or Janine or Cliff or anybody that over the years where I've never gotten a no from the United Way.
Really?
Yes. I've always gotten we're going to figure it out. Whether it be, Craig taking the box truck to pick up toys or food or delivering things or using their buying power to allow us to purchase some items for Operation Santa within the past years. They're just an amazing organization, but more importantly, an amazing group of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's your organization's only as strong as your people.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got just a top-notch group.
All right, Madison, now it's over to you with that big smile. Madison, the Children's Network of Southwest Florida, what would you like to say to them in this holiday season?
The work that they do is changing the lives of the future of Southwest Florida. I mean, the things that you do, Karen, and the rest of your team, it's just incredible. And they have always been, we've been partners for 10 years and, our roots go deep. And I know that we'll continue to be partners for many more decades to come. And it's just, they're helping build the future and what our community will be.
And you, Madison, as a person, not as the United Way, what does it do for you personally to know that you are with an organization that's impacting and you can wake up every morning knowing that when you go to work, you're really making a difference in the community?
Honestly, seeing the work that our partners do and knowing that we have a part of that and that we're able to support them, personally, that just warms my heart so much. I am grateful every day to work for the United Way. But beyond that, being able to work with so many amazing people in our community. And it takes my breath away at the generosity of donors, of volunteers, of our agencies, their staff, the clients. Mm-hmm. It just really restores your faith in humanity.
That's really beautiful. And I'm just so thrilled to have had the three of you sitting here in this moment and that we have this tape to look at or this for years to come on YouTube and on television. Karen, I want you to sum up today as it relates to Operation Santa, what people need to be doing right now. One more time.
So right now is a call to action. We are in need of toys for children ages 0 through 18. We are in need of financial donations to help support our children. We will be putting out a volunteer list coming up, and we're also in need of people to get involved, to understand that, child abuse doesn't just happen at Christmas. We need foster parents. We need resource families that will come to the table and support these children and these families, mentors throughout the entire year.
Okay. Well, you heard it all right here on Lee Pitts Live. This is your opportunity. The call to action has been given. You've been seeing the website on the screen. Be sure to go to that website and click on Operation Santa and you're right into the system, just like the Freedom Moves Foundation got right into the system. We'll see you next week on Lee Pitts Live.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello, Southwest Florida. Thanks for watching Lee Pitts Live. Of course, I'm Lee Pitts. I hope you enjoy that particular show, but you can always catch us here on YouTube. Just click on the subscribe button down there. That way you can get your Lee Pitts Live on demand when you want it and how you want it. We also encourage you to watch our show on Fox 4 and connect with us on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live.